Hello, welcome to cooking episode number 4. My wife is sick, so I'm going to make chicken noodle soup. This is a Russian accent, not very good, but you're going to watch anyways. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's make some chicken noodle soup. Ew, don't forget to wash your celery. Alright, we're gonna go with one. These are a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna go with 6 stalks of celery. Like I said, they're a little bit smaller, so adjust accordingly if you have a larger celery. And first things first, we're making a mirepoix. You're just gonna rough chop your celery. Usually mirepoix is 2 parts onion, 1 part celery, 1 part carrot. This onion is quite large, so I'm gonna cut it in half and probably just do half. Ew. 1/2 of a large onion or 1 whole medium onion. Lastly, let's go with 4, well, that made a miss, 4 carrots. Okay, preparation for mirepoix, done. In a Dutch oven or a big pan, get it hot, and go in with some olive oil. Fair amount, doesn't gotta be a lot. Once your pan is hot, go in with your mirepoix. You're just gonna sweat those down for a few minutes. You're gonna season with about a teaspoon of salt or chicken bouillon, just for a little depth of flavor, as well as some fresh cracked pepper. When your onions start to become translucent, grate in about 4 cloves of garlic. Real simple, you're about halfway there already. From here on out, it's really just patience. When the garlic starts to become a bit fragrant, you go in with 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm not pouring it all in at once because I want to scrape up all those bits at the bottom, because that's flavor. I think they call that fondant. 2 little bay leaves and some basil. And then you want to let that simmer. Cover and let simmer for about 20 minutes. It'll be a good time to remind you guys that if you enjoy my content, you enjoy my cooking, travel videos, and hotel tours, to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, so this video and page can blow up and people can make chicken noodle soup for their loving wife, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, what have you, at home when they're not feeling well. And you can be like, look, I made this for you out of the kindness of my heart, because that's what love's all about. Did I do it right? Anyways, let's get back to cooking. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes when this is done simmering, and then we'll add the pollo and a little bit of razzle dazzle, and that's it. It's super easy, like 30 minutes probably. The longest is the waiting and the prepping of the veggies. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. The best advice I can give anybody who's cooking is to always make sure when you have time to clean as you go, because then you're gonna be left with a bunch of mess afterwards, and who wants to eat and then has to clean after? Like, that's just a pain in the butt. So if you got a dishwasher, do that, load it up. If you don't, do some dishes. Words from John. So final piece of the puzzle is, as you guessed it, we're actually making chicken noodle soup, unlike last time where I threw a curveball at you guys. This was cooked chicken already from Sprouts. So I'm just gonna get a good handful and just drop it right in. Bring it into the party. The water is great. And that just really depends how much you want. And lastly, you can keep it traditional and use egg noodle, but Dina really likes her pastina, so I'm gonna use that. But again, use whatever you like. Get creative. Because we're probably gonna eat majority of this, I'm putting it in now. But typically, if you're gonna make it for a bunch, then what you wanna do is cook it on the side, because then if you leave it in there, it's gonna get all nasty. I'm gonna let that cook with it, It'll absorb some flavor, and I'll see you guys in a minute. So pastina is cooked. Chicken noodle soup is done. Don't forget to take out the bay leaves, or you're gonna have someone write a report and say that someone left some leaves in there. And that's what it looks like, a nice beautiful chicken noodle soup. Feel free to add some heavy cream to it and make it nice and creamy, but I'm trying to keep it a little healthier, so not doing that. I'm not adding the recipe, but I'm making a grilled cheese on the side, because who doesn't love a good grilled cheese? So the last step is just to serve up your soup. That's what it looks like. For some freshness, hit it with a little parsley, and that's it. That's it. Soup is done. I actually made chicken noodle soup and it looks really good, if you guys can tell. Let's do a quick little taste test. Buen provecho. Pretty flavorful. Honestly, it might need a little bit of salt. So, kind of add salt to taste. But it's definitely good, nice and hearty. That's all I got. Episode 4, chicken noodle soup. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Buen provecho.